Hello and welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Stephen and today I'm going to do a walk around video presentation for you of these wonderful 2014 Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV Aspires. Now we're special enough to get a few of these in from Mitsubishi themselves, which is really good. So what I'm going to do for you today is I'm actually going to go and do a walk around of each car and show you the outside condition of each of the vehicles. We'll do a quick scan through of the insides of them, and then I'm going to go through all the features and the benefits through on one of them to show you how the cars actually work and give you a really good idea of it. So first off, we're going to start with this one here, the titanium PHEV. And as you can see, they're all the same cars, just we've got the titanium and the Arctic silver. But you can see from the front, very nicely styled here. We have our HID headlights with our washer jets in the front bumper bar here. We have our nice fog lamps down the bottom with the chrome surround on them. And then you can see we've got our black slimline number plates here, which is really great, nicely styled there. It does have the hybrid sticker on there, so people know straight away from looking at the vehicle as well. Now, for the outside, we'll go around looking at the condition of the front of the vehicle here. Really nice along the front of the car here. We do have a few minor little marks just on the front bar, a couple of minor ones on the bonnet there, but overall very good condition. And as we come around to the driver's side here, looking at our wheel arch, you can see we've got our plug-in hybrid electric vehicle is what the badging stands for, so really nice there. The guard is in great condition. We've got some really nicely styled 18-inch alloy rims here in great condition there, and these look like this one's had new tyres put on it as well. Now, part of the great features of these cars is they've got the built-in mirrors, built-in indicators in the mirrors, which are nicely colour-coded, big mirrors there too. Keyless entry, which is really good with the chrome door surrounds, so very nice there. The chrome along the bottom of the window, really good. And looking at the condition of the paintwork overall along the side here, very nice. A couple of just minor little marks on there. We have the privacy glass on the back windows here, so that is stained glass. It's not tint, it's the windows are actually stained dark as legal can be. And then as you can see, once again looking at our rear alloy rim here, really nice condition too, and once again fantastic tyres on the back, near new tyres. On the right hand side here, you'll see we've got a nice big cap here, giving it a push and it opens up. That is our charging point there, so we can open that up where we plug the vehicle in to charge from, which I'll go through more of that in detail afterwards. And as we come around to the back of the car, having a look, the overall condition really nice on here. As you can see, we've got the Outlander PHEV badging on the left side with the Aspire on the right. Down on the bottom we do have our colour-coded reverse sensors there. We also have a reverse camera tucked away nicely underneath. And then as you can see, we come up, we've got our four-wheel drive button on the side, our high mount rear wiper and stop lamp up the top. And then on this one, popping it open here, you can see nice gas struts. Now you will notice, being the Aspires, they do all have the electric control for the tailgate, which is really good. You can see the floor mats in here have the PHEV in there as well, so really good condition floor mats. And then underneath you've got your charge points there too, so, or cables, and then you also have your little pump and that for your tyre as well, so they don't run a spare tyre in them. And you can see the condition on the inside and the back of the seats, really good there. And see if it's plugged in, which it's turned on, so as I said, push the button and the tailgate comes down on its own, really nicely there. And then it'll lock in itself as well, which is really good. As you can see along the bottom of the top of the rear bumper there, really good condition. And then coming around to the left hand side, overall condition really good here so far. Having a look, we have our fuel cap on the left hand side there. Once again, coming down to our alloy rims here, really good condition, fantastic tyres on the back here. And then having a look at our condition of our doors for you, you can see here we've got a little mark that's been touched up, but overall very good condition. Couple of light marks just on the doors there on this one. And then having a look once again at the front alloy rim, really good condition there. And then fantastic tyres, so 4 new tyres. The other thing you'll notice when we look up from the front here, you'll see just at the front of the roof there. We do actually have a sunroof in the Aspire models, and then with the roof rails we can get the genuine cross rails there for it too, so really good there. And then having a look at our next one in the Arctic Silver, we've got two of them side by side here. Obviously we know the features from the outside, but having a look, this one, the condition on this, really good across the front of the car, very nicely looked after. Coming around to the driver's side as we flow around, once again having a look at the condition for you on this car, minor little mark there. Looking down at our alloy rims, very good condition, very nice tyres on there as well. And then as we come further back, looking at the door, we have on the driver's door a couple of little marks around the door handle, and then coming back we do have a few little marks on the back door here. Once again, looking at our rear tyre, good tread on the rear tyre and very nice alloy rim there, no scuff marks or anything. So as we come around, a couple of light marks on the back of this one, just on the top of the bar here, from where people have got stuff in and out. But once again, you can see we've got our reverse sensors there, reverse camera, very nicely done. Nicely styled tail lights on the back of the car as well. And then coming around to the left hand side, you'll see once again the rear tyres in good condition, the alloy rims very well looked after. And having a good look down the left hand side of the car for you now, the overall condition really good along the left hand side here. And then once again, looking at our front alloy rim, very good condition there, and then great tyres as well. So as we come back around to the front, we'll pop to the next one. So this is a little bit of a longer video for you because we're doing 4 in 1, but they are special cars and a lot of people are seeing the value in the hybrids. So having a look at this one, we've got a minor little blemish just on the front bar there. But coming around, once again, we've gone with the black slimline number plates on these just to give it that extra value and nice styling. I do believe they pop really well. I really do like the alloy rims on these ones for the Outlanders, they're very nice. Once again, new tyres on the front of this car, really good there. And then having a look at the overall condition down the driver's side of the car, really good condition so far as we pop down. We've got one minor little blemish above the back wheel there. Looking at the rear alloy rim on this one, fantastic condition. And then you can see here, great tyres on the back there too. So as we come around to the back of the car now, looking at this one, looking at the condition here across the back of the bumper, really good condition, no big scratches or anything that I can see, which is very nice. And then coming around to the left hand side, so we do have just a couple of minor little marks on the side there. Once again, looking at our left alloy rims, really good condition, fantastic tyres on the back there. And then looking at the doors, the overall condition of these cars have been very well looked after. Just a bit of dirt there. But then looking at the front guard, once again, fantastic condition. Looking at our alloy rim, first one with a little bit of gutter rashing just here. And once again, new tyres on the front of this one. And then we'll come to the last one, being another titanium, so very popular colour as well. Having a look at the front, minor stone chip on the front there. The overall condition on the front of this one, really nice. Looking across the bonnet there, very good condition. Coming around to the right hand side, overall so far really good condition there from what I can see. Brand new tyres on the front of this one too. Having a look at the condition of the alloy rim, has got a little bit of gutter rashing down the bottom. Once again, our hybrid badging on the side. And looking at the condition of the doors, the overall condition on this one, really good. We have one minor touch up on the back there that's been done. And then once again, looking at our rear alloy rim, really good there. And then brand new tyres on the back of this one too, so really nicely looked after. And as we come around to the back of the car, now you'll see straight away this one does have a tow bar with it, which is really good, giving it a towing capacity of up to 1.5 tonne, which is really nice, being able to tow there as well, and our reverse sensors. But looking at our rear bar, overall condition really good there. Then coming around the left hand side, having a look now, that just looks like a little bit of dirt left over there. And then having a look, left alloy rim, fantastic condition here, as well as having a look at our tyres, brand new tyres all the way around. Now we do have a few marks on this one, has been bit of a scuff there and a couple of marks on the door. But overall, no dents in the car at all. And then having a look once again, new tyres on the front, and then looking at our alloy rim, we do have a little bit of minor gutter rash on there. Now, as we're coming back around to the front of this one, I'm going to go through the engine stats for you on these vehicles. So as we pop back around, so you can see we've got 4 of these currently. I do believe we have another couple of these coming through as well, which is going to be really good because they are such great value with where they're priced, such a big savings on the vehicles. Now you can see under here we do have our plug-in hybrid badging on top of our generator there, so that's our generator on the right hand side, and then we do have our petrol engine on the left hand side. Now our petrol engine is a 2 litre 4-cylinder producing 87 kilowatts of power and 186 newton meters of torque. Our electric motor produces an extra 60 kilowatts and 137 newton meters of torque. Now putting the two of those together, coupled with the 1-speed automatic transmission, you're going to average fuel consumption of around 1.9 litres per 100 kilometres. So out of the 45 litre fuel tank, that works out to be around 2,368 kilometres of driving. Alright, now to the inside of our nice PHEV Outlander here. We're going to start on the right hand side. You'll see we've got our nice trim through the door here. Our door handle has our window switches, our door lock button, unlock button, as well as our window lock. And then we've got our mirror controls here on the right hand side, so nice and easy to adjust our nice big mirrors there. Now turning my steering wheel to the right here, so you can see here we've got our forward collision mitigation button here. Now that's a really good safety option for these cars, which will actually help reduce the risk of you running into somebody. And you've got a couple of modes, so you can run that in far mode or you can bring it to near mode depending on traffic conditions as to whether you're driving in the country or city driving, as to how you'd have that set there. You have your reverse sensor button here, so that way you can turn them off if you are towing the trailer in this one, or if you're not towing but you're backing up in a tight spot and you don't need them, you can turn them off too. Your sonar button there you can turn off, and then we've got our electric tailgate button here, so we can actually open the back tailgate just via the button here, which is really good if you're going to pick the kids up from school and you can't be bothered getting out. You can open it up for them to throw their school bags in the back. Now you'll see the paddle shifter here. I'll go through that in a moment, but behind there we've got our indicator stalk with our headlight controls. Now we do have auto headlights there. We also have our fog lamp switch just here for you. Turning the steering wheel to the left, you'll see we've got our rain sensing wiper control here, arm too. So if we push it up, you'll turn it on for the mist, or if one click down puts it into automatic mode, which is where this nice sensor on the screen takes care of all the controls. So the more rain, the faster the wipers are going to go. You also have your rear wiper control on the end. Now having a look at the steering wheel here, really nicely looked after and nicely leather wrapped. On the right hand side we have all our cruise control settings, so nice and easy to turn on. This button down the bottom is also part of the cruise control and adjusts the adaptive side of things. So the really good part with that is you can set that at 30, 40 or 50 meters behind a car, and that comes up on the screen, so you know exactly how far behind your car you're going to end up sitting, and that will slow you down and speed you up as that car does. On the left hand side we've got our radio controls, our mode button there, and then our Bluetooth controls on the steering wheel as well. Now coming across to the middle here, behind the you'll see the power button here, so you can see when the car's running. Now the car is currently running in electric mode, so you can see here that the says ready when it's right to drive on the dash there as well. And then getting to our center console here, you can see our main command unit brings up with our sat nav, which is really good there. We can go through our mode here too, so we've got FM AM radio, we have a CD player, SD card, USB iPod and Bluetooth audio too. Now the CD player and the SD card are behind the monitor, so clicking there opens up very nicely. You've got your CD slot there, your SD card for music, and also your map SD card in behind there as well. So really good there. Coming down, you've got your hazard light button, you've got your eco mode, you also have your dual zone climate control, which is really handy, so that's left to right. Down below here we've got a 12-volt charge point on the left hand side. You have your control for your electric tailgate down here too, so you can turn that on or off. And then you also have your key holder, so if for some reason it's not detecting your key, you can put that into there so it detects the key and just sits there nicely. Now the great thing, as you can see, we've got 2 keys with all of these Outlander PHEVs, which is fantastic. Plenty of storage under the bottom here too, with our 2 cup holders nicely in front. And then we have our electronic shifter here. Now really good there. Popping it across is neutral, and pulling it backwards there pops it into drive for you. And then if you do the same thing, it pops into reverse. Now you can see the reverse camera and the sensors have both started, which is really good. 300mm or 30 centimeters is the red line behind the car, and roughly a meter at the end of the car there. And then down at our transmission, you'll see the P in front of the shifter here. That is putting it back into park. And then we've got our handbrake beside us. Now you'll see here we have our charge button and our save button. Now the really good thing is you have a fuel gauge for your fuel, but you also have a battery gauge of how much charge you have. So pushing the charge button will get the petrol engine will start straight away, running the generator, which will then drive the electric motors for the wheels, but also charging your battery at the same time. Now that will charge up to 80% capacity in charge mode for you. The last 20% you do have to actually plug in. Down past there you'll see we've got our twin motor 4-wheel drive system here, so you can run that in normal or you can go into 4-wheel drive lock. Lifting our center console there, you'll see we've also got our 2 heated seat controls for our front seats, which is really good. Excuse me, we've got a little tray in our center console there. And you can see the USB port there and a 12-volt charge point inside our center console, with plenty of room there as well. Our little storage tray sits there nicely for if you want to charge a phone or something, and then you've got your little indentations for your phone cords if you've got them out in 4 spots there, so that you don't crimp the cords. So really nice. Now as we have a look around the interior of the car, you'll notice really nicely looked after leather seats here. Carpets are in great condition. Looking up, we also have our sunroof, so we can pop that open there, opening right up there, and we'll go back a little bit further. If we close that all the way, the cover will just stay there. It's just a manual close, or you can open it too, and then you can also tilt the window sunroof as well, so really handy there, unless you've got no hair on your head like myself, then it might burn. Now having a look around the back of the car, as you can see, really nice condition there for the seats, well looked after in the centre of the car. Alright, so in summary of our walk around video for you today, I'm just going to point out these cars for you. Starting with the AQB 440, this one here has done only just over 25,000 kilometres of driving. Going to our next lowest one here is the next blue one, which is done 33 or just over 33,000 kilometres. Having a look at the next one, being the titanium one that we did the video of, that one's done just under the 40,000 kilometres, and then our other titanium one has done around the 47,000 kilometres there. So as you can see, all good condition vehicles there. I hope you've enjoyed this video of the plug-in hybrid vehicles. If you've got any more questions about the cars, or you'd like to arrange a test drive, please come in and see us here at Berwick Mitsubishi, or give us a call on 9907 0555 and someone will be able to give you a hand.